check.
Good afternoon, roller derby fans. Our next bout is gonna be Wasatch Assault versus Tomorrowland Phenomenauts. And if you're confused about who's who, because everybody's wearing the same colors, we've got in burgundy is the Assaults, and in white for this game, we are gonna have Tomorrowland Phenomenauts. So you can see Assaults on the track right now warming up.
All right, we're about to get this going between the Wasatch Assaults and Tomorrowland. And now that we have these streaming up and going, and we're still waiting on officials as well. While we're waiting, make sure you check out Susie's Taqueria. I heard they have some good tacos out there. Also a coffee truck with delicious drinks. I have one in my hand as we speak. No, this is the Palmer. Some caffeine with lemonade.
Everybody loves a coffee truck. But
Well, they have coffee and juices.
Well, I mean, I've been up since before 6 in the morning, so I'll just keep drinking my coffee. You can have your juice.
As long as it has caffeine, I am all good.
Looks like we are about 7 minutes to Derby. And you are going to be stuck with myself, Tiny Tank, and my partner here.
And my name is GQ. I'm going to be here for both halves.
I'll be here for both halves, too.
But you've been here all day.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about both halves of the game. Like, yeah, we're here for the duration, buddy. I don't know if anybody told you.
All right, for the Salt Lake City Assaults, we got number 024, Zen. Number 101, Bad Cop. Number 11, Jackalope. Number 115, Chameleon. Number 138, Crimson Slayer. And is also the captain. And the alternate is 142, Mockingbird. Number 2014, Circus. Number 23, Brawly Pop. Number 24, Boopiter. Number 32, Acid Rain. Number 345, Sleepy Pumpkin. Number 722, Loach. Number 789, Stormy Sea. Number 813, Mullet. Number 84, Chemical X. And number 919, Feline Feisty. And their coaches are Doppelganger, Apollo, Shorty, and Radar. Give it up for Salt Lake City Assaults!
And bouting with Tomorrowland for this bout, we've got number 10, Sugar Crash. Number 12, Tumbleweed. Number 27 is Jupiter. Number 313, Toucan Slam. Number 3232, Ruthless. Number 357, Junie Gloom. 404 is Sunbeam. Number 47, Harshmallow. Number 52 is Blueberry Bruiser. Number 57, Rotten Tomato. Number 577 is your captain. That's going to be Strawberry Smash Cake. 619, Hell No Kitty. Number 89 is Slytherin. And your coaches for Tomorrowland, Unholy Roller, Madam, and Peachy. Let's go Tomorrowland and Assaults. 3 minutes to Derby.
Let's do a little crowd check. Who's ready for some Derby action?
Looks like Tomorrowland's ready.
Tomorrowland is ready today.
If you're new to roller derby, we've got some rules. You'll see on your benches there where you're seated, there is a nice line that says 18 and over. That means your age. If you're not over 18, don't sit on the front row of the bleachers, please. That's for your safety. And during breaks, please give priority to officials and skaters while using the restroom. If somebody's wearing a shirt that says official or somebody's got roll things on their feet, let them use the restroom first because they might need to get somewhere quick.
Also, I want to mention track awareness, mind the floor monitors, and signage. So if you're walking by the scoreboard, please wait for in-between jams so you do not become part of the action.
Yeah, I don't think the refs would appreciate having to navigate additional people while they're watching.
I mean, we do have volunteer EMTs, but
They're busy. They're busy watching the action too. Looks like we've got a derby puddle. So I feel like when everybody gets up from that, there should be a dance-off.
we also want to thank our officials, Bruce Wayne, Pandemonium, Circa, Banana, Flip, Big Ivory Bree, Babe, Mortal Comcat, Myth, Arson Crafts, Titan, Uni, Slade Marion, I Call Shenanigans, Texas, Agent Orange, and Little T Rebel.
Speaking of refs, let's give a big, refs and officials, let's give a big shout out to all of our officials, skating and non-skating, and other volunteers on and off the track. Cherry City Roller Derby is a non-profit organization, and all officials here today are completely volunteer. Please give them a nice big holla and a big round of applause. We could not play derby without them.
That's right, please give it up for all of our refs, officials, and volunteers.
Go Team Zebra! Oh, 1 minute to derby. The clock is ticking down. On the line for Tomorrowland, we've got 4-7 Harshmallow.
And on that Wasatch, we got number 772, Loach.
Oh, looks like we're ready to go. People already fighting for position.
Loach in the front of the pack, trying to get past the last line of defense.
Harshmallow struggling with that wall in the back 40.
And Loach picks out a lead jammer for Wasatch.
Tomato getting through.
Loach coming up in the back of the pack, finding room on the inside, trying to get past that last line of defense. Hit out recycled, calls it off.
Nice to have a little help from your big brother.
Wasatch picking up 3 points on that jam.
All right, I'm seeing 3-1-3 on the line. That is two-can slam.
Going against Mullet for Wasatch. It's 8-1-3.
I can't even see his hair with the helmet, though, to confirm.
Because he's got a mullet.
I don't know, though. Does he? Okay, it looks like Mullet took off the star.
Two-can slam, pick it up, lead jammer.
And on their first pass through, Mullet's still struggling with that wall.
And Mullet recycled to the back, two-can slam in the front, trying to get past a tough wall of maroon.
Nice, huge side hit by Mullet.
Mullet hit out, recycled to the back. Toucan Slam getting out of the pack, picking up 4 points. And we're going to take a second to make sure our skater is okay.
Our medics are already checking it out, assessing the situation. No, I was just making sure you guys had it. Do you know who you have captaining for that?
All right, while our skater is being assessed, please feel free to visit the merch shop food truck. We will let you know when we are ready to get started again.
We will likely have just a couple of minutes at least while that skater gets assessed and the medics take a good look. So once we get back to rolling, we will make sure to inform everybody. So if you want to mill around in the back and check out some of the skater merch areas and the snack shop, or grab something from the food cart, now is the time to go ahead and do that.
All right, while we're getting our skater assessed, we want to thank our EMTs. They are volunteers. Please get up for our EMTs.
Another thing we couldn't do Derby without is our medics. All right, we are back to Derby. Timeout is over. You got Rotten Tomato on the line for Tomorrowland.
And out there for Wasatch, we got Zen. Rotten Tomato almost out of the pack, hits to the back and recycled. And Zen finding room on the inside, picking a lead, jammer for Wasatch.
Looks like Tomato is struggling with that wall. Got some big hits off the line.
Would you say that Tomato is getting spoiled?
Not quite. Not quite. I mean, Rotten's in the name, but feel like he's still fresh enough to make it through.
Zen hit to the outside, recycle, calls it from the track. Wasatch picking up 4 points on that jam.
I believe that is Toucan Slam on the line for Tomorrowland again.
Out there for Wasatch, we got 7-7-2 Loach.
Oh, slides right. Oh, thought they slid right through.
Loach picking up a track cut penalty, putting Tomorrowland on a power jam.
And Toucan Slam is on their second pass through. Takes a quick step out, working their way back in. Nice footwork by 115 from Wasatch. Great tracking.
And Toucan Slam weaving through the pack. Picking up 4 points for Tomorrowland.
Toucan Slam gonna work on another pass while Wasatch is still trying to make that initial.
Low to the inside, recycled. Toucan Slam getting recycled all the way around the corner.
Wasatch is out with their initial, and that is over.
And Tomorrowland with an 8-point jam, 11-point jam, brings us to 7 Wasatch, 15 Tomorrowland.
All right, number 47, Marshmallow on the line again against Mullet again. Marshmallow looking for their O's up front, making sure that that is shut down first.
Mullet to the out and right side and recycled. Marshmallow almost out. It'll be recycled as well.
Sometimes when they nearly get out, they can get a hip around, get lead, and then still get recycled back. So you never know.
And speaking of lead, Marshmallow picks up lead jammer for Tomorrowland.
You know, I just noticed that Marshmallow's braid is the same color as their secondary color.
I mean, you got to blend the hair into the outfit,
I love
right?
that. Oh, I love that. Got to coordinate.
Accessorizing.
Oh yeah, there's derby happening. I'm sorry, I'm paying attention to shirt colors, hair colors.
Marshmallow hit to the inside, recycle to the back.
Wasatch down to 2 blockers on the track against Marshmallow and an offense.
Star pass to Bad Cop, who is now a good cop because they're a jammer.
Oh yeah, you know, it took me a second. I'm like, oh, that blocker came out of the penalty box. Okay. I thought we had 2 jammers for Wasatch for a second.
It's the hair. Another for Tomorrowland. We got Toucan Slam going up against Zen for Wasatch.
I guess when you're young, you only need a slight break in between jams. I don't know, because I feel like Toucan just slammed the last jam.
I think one year they had an after party with more skating.
Oh my goodness, nope, too old.
And Toucan Slam picking up lead jammer for Tomorrowland.
After a couple of hops on the inside, helped him get through. That was awesome. Getting a little bit of help. And calling it off in the air.
Yeah, Toucan Slam hit to the outside, calls it from the track. Tomorrowland picking up 4 points on that jam. With a Loach on the line for Wasatch. Rotten Tomato out there for Tomorrowland.
Looks like Rotten Tomato and Marshmallow just swapped spaces with pivot and start gaps.
I like food names in Derby.
I love it. It makes me want to go to Susie's Taqueria and get some food at our food cart.
Exactly. I want a taco. But right now I got the Rotten Tomato with lead jammer for Tomorrowland.
Following up their O up that outside line, unable to capitalize on it too much, though. I think they did pick up 3 points, looks like, though. Looks like we got 115 Chameleon on the line for Wasatch. That took me a second. I couldn't even see them.
And Blueberry Bruiser out there for Tomorrowland. And Chameleon picks up lead jammer for Wasatch.
Works their way through kind of like butter a little bit of hops.
I think
bit of spins.
I think the Chameleon has some good camouflage.
There was definitely something happening. The hops and spins.
And Chameleon getting out, calling it up, picking up 4 points.
Nice big fight and a call off to capitalize on those 4 points.
This pause in the action brought to you by Unicron Artworks, Tattoo Shop, Art Gallery, Social Club. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook, Unicron Artworks.
If you need to know what those tattoos look like, you can look at my entire left arm.
Or you can look at both of my calves.
We love the Unicron. We support them because they support us.
And we got them from through tattoo school also.
Not me. Not me. I paid.
Out there with Wasatch, we got Zen going against Marshmallow.
It's like a scrum out there. Both jammers really struggling with those walls. The 3 walls are really, looks like Wasatch is a 4 wall, but they are shutting down those jammers.
And Zen picking up lead jammer for Wasatch. He has great defense by both teams so far.
Yeah, it's definitely a blocker game these days.
And Zen being held back out into the pack. Marshmallow getting out.
Forcing that call off.
Yes, Zen seeing Marshmallow coming around, calls it off. Now before picking up 3 points.
All right, Wasatch with a little bit of a blocker advantage on this jam. Looks like jam 7, 8, 9. So now we are jam 9.
With Loach on the line for Wasatch. Jupiter out there for Tomorrowland. And Loach picking up lead jammer for Wasatch.
I thought I heard some no pack calls, but I am all the way on the other side of the track, so I might have missed it.
Maybe it's the voices in our heads? I'm not sure.
I mean, that could be. Jupiter is out. Not lead, but force that call off. And it looks like the blocker advantage has swapped.
We need a medic to the penalty box.
During this official timeout, we are going to talk about those voices in our heads, right? So when you're struggling with life's challenges, or you have the voices like we do up here, you deserve a therapist who gets you. Prism Counseling offers one-on-one therapy for adults who live outside the lines. Learn more at Prism Counsel in a Salem.com. Say that 7 times fast.
And if you're looking to buy or sell real estate in the near future, skate into your new home with our very own Bubbles, aka Jennifer LaBeouf, with Mark Atkinson Real Estate Incorporated. Oh, she said this, LaBeouf.
I like to say the booth. I don't care what she said her name was. I'm always going to be a LaBeouf for calling it.
I'm afraid of demo, okay? So I say LaBeouf.
I'm not.
Stay right with you.
You've taken some hits from him. It's, yeah.
All right. During the official timeout, the skaters are going to take advantage of that. They're in a huddle, and they look like they're very serious.
Super serious.
They're coming up with a plan. But you got Wasatch over here. They're just going to make BFFs with the entire other team, so the other team doesn't want to hit them, I think is what's happening. That's their plan.
Yeah, be careful out there. This track is haunted. We have a ghost in the madhouse.
Yeah, I've tripped over shadows, so sometimes they're my own. Again, visit Prison Counseling Salem.
To deal with the voices in your head
Well,
or ghosts.
You know, you do what you gotta do. Sometimes I've got to have somebody to talk to, and there's no one else around.
I mean, you got Lister.
I do have conversations with Lister.
And we're back to derby action with Rotten Tomato on the line for Tomorrowland. A Chameleon out there for Wasatch.
Looks like Rotten Tomato out, but Chameleon right behind.
This is going to be a race to the pack. Rotten Tomato with a huge apex jump, calling it off in the air. Rotten Tomato picking up 4 points. He had apex jump like an 8.
That was all about height on that one. I feel like if I were standing out there, Tomato would have just jumped over my noggin.
And Wasatch again calling on Loach. Tomorrowland, Toucan Slam.
How many?
And Toucan Slam paid him with lead jammer for Tomorrowland. Loach to the outside, recycled.
Toucan Slam coming up against a Wasatch 4-wall. Not easy to hold, so just, gather all your friends.
Toucan Slam almost out, hit to the inside, recycled by Mullet. Business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah, I can't, like I said, I can't tell though. It's all the helmet. I'm disappointed. I would have liked to have noticed that earlier. Okay, they're considering call off, but
Toucan Slam picking up 4 points on that pass. Tomorrowland picking up 7 points, brings us to 17 Wasatch, 37 Tomorrowland. About 15 minutes left in this half.
It goes fast. This is going to be a low-scoring game, too.
Yeah, this is all defense.
Yep. Every little tiny point matters.
And Rotten Tomato had room on the inside, picking up lead jammer for Tomorrowland.
It looks like Harshmellow almost got to capitalize on that jammer taking the inside line, but was not able to make contact. Tomato tries for a jump, didn't quite get the height as last time, and just stepped out slightly, so did the smart move, worked their way back, and called it off.
Nothing for Tomorrowland. We got Jupiter
against Chameleon for Wasatch. Chameleon working that inside line, but gets drawn back, and then goes around the whole line of 4.
Chameleon looking back. Jupiter hot on their tail.
Gonna scoot in backwards and get a couple of those points.
Wasatch picking up 2 points on that jam. And Loach again out there for Wasatch. Marshmallow for Tomorrowland.
Marshmallow just working that line to line, trying to get some overcommitting. Offense was amazing on those screens to get Marshmallow through.
Loach with some offense of their own. Picking up points, calling it off.
It's a nice side hit, but obviously whenever we see our kids get hit at all, if it's a big hit, it's exciting, but there's always that moment where it's like, is everybody okay? Because that was a big hit. Great on these skaters though, high fives afterwards.
Nothing for Wasatch is Zen. Coming against Blueberry Bruiser for Tomorrowland.
It's a 3-on-3 wall for a hot second anyway.
Wasatch back to full pack advantage.
Mullet bringing Blueberry back. Tomato coming in to do some offense for Blueberry. Is it gonna work?
Blueberry in the front of the pack.
It
Gets out. Picks up lead jammer for Tomorrowland.
Yes. Step by step.
Ooh, baby.
All right. So the Wasatch Jammers still struggling on turn 2, working their way into turn 3. Unfortunately for them, the jammer for Tomorrowland is kind of keeping those blockers tied up, so they're not getting a lot of help back there.
Zen recycled to the back of the pack. Bruiser still trying to get through. Wasatch holding together a nice 4-wall. Well, Tomorrowland picks up 4 points.
I'm not sure if that was a natural call or not, if that was the end of 2 minutes, or if there was a call off on that one.
And again, Wasatch calling on Chameleon. Marshmallow out there for Tomorrowland.
Marshmallow's just trying to get away as fast as possible. Lost their toe stop on that one.
Chameleon recycled to the back of the pack. Both jammers recycled to the back of the pack.
Chameleon spin off that inside line to get on through. Not sure what the penalty is on Marshmallow.
Wasatch on a power jam. Chameleon hit to the inside at a Ruthless, recycled to the back of the pack.
So it looks like that call on Marshmallow was a low block. I'm thinking it might have been a little bit of a late call on that. That is old news now.
Yes, because they are out of the box already.
30 seconds goes by fast for the blockers that are working real hard. but so slow for the jammers sitting there.
I still remember when it was like 1 minute for the penalty.
Yeah, and minors and majors and poodling and
Cougaring and
all the funny names for the 2 whistle starts. Looks like we're going to go to the end of the jam on this one with no lead lost. And that is it. Tomorrowland picking up
Wasatch with a timeout.
0 extra points on 1 point on that.
Wasatch without an official review.
Wasatch picked up 9. 9.
With this official review, did you know you all can also skate right here in the Madhouse? Join Traveling Wheels on Friday nights for the open skate events from 7:30 to 10. Check travelingwheels.com for more information and be sure to ask about their birthday packages. Yes, you too can have a birthday right here in our locker rooms, and they clean them out.
And check out the events that are coming up for Traveling Wheels here coming up in the next month or so too. They've got a lot of big events that are happening on the weekends. So those are a lot of fun for both kids and adults and the combination of both.
And they've been doing a lot of themed nights as well, like disco.
Oh yeah.
80s night.
Yep. They're having, I believe it's a Pride night on the 12th of June, unless it's an all-day event.
Speaking of Traveling Wheels, they are our EMTs for this bout. That's right, give it up for our EMTs and Traveling Wheels. We love having them here.
Do you know what else happens at Traveling Wheels sometimes? It's also happening now.
Skating.
Well, okay, yes, obviously. But there's a snack table that's run by the Cherry Blossom Juniors. That's one of their big fundraisers that they do. So if you get hungry or a little bit parched or you need some merch, go visit the snack table for tasty freeze-dried candy, refreshing sodas, and or chips. Your purchases directly support our junior skaters. Fuel up and cheer them on. So for the official review, whoever is wondering and just can't stand not knowing, Wasatch was requesting that the cut call on their jammer be removed. However, the refs saw a cut and said no. So Wasatch will lose their official review, and they did not get their jammer out of the box.
Denied.
It happens. Looks like Tomorrowland Jupiter, starting with a power jam, makes their way through right out of the gate. So we currently have an 11-point game. This is a close one. Still 8 minutes left in the first period.
Yeah, this is going to come down to whoever commits the least amount of penalties.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So it looks like Chameleon must have blended right in with the skate floor on that one. They came out of the box and went straight on through.
And Tomorrowland picking up 4 points on that jam.
And looks like Ace Salts did not get any of those points. I think they got maybe bumped offline, right to the inbound lane, right from that first hip, and just kind of floated inside the line after that. They were getting ready to turn around and go back, but then it was called off.
We got Loach out there for Wasatch. Rotten Tomato out there for Tomorrowland.
Rotten Tomato sees a nice big empty spot on that outside line and took advantage. The Wasatch right behind.
Rotten Tomato with one wheel on the outside, picking up 4 points.
Just gonna keep going. Makes another quick 4 on that second pass. Going for a big jump on the third pass, but unfortunately landed on another skater and got a penalty.
Yeah, Rotten Tomato picking up a low block penalty, putting Tomorrowland on a power jam, or Wasatch on a power jam.
Asalt's trying to throw in as much offense as they can, and it worked on turn 3.
Loach making it around the track, picking up 4 points.
Loach picking up another 4, it looks like.
Rotten Tomato hit to the outside, recycled.
Rotten Tomato took a tiny hole on the inside line.
On one skate.
One skate, yes. And it was that inside skate, too. Not easy. Holy
And an apex
moly.
jump by Rotten Tomato, picking up 4 points.
A little bit of a slalom and ending with a jump for, looked like an easy 4. I don't know. I don't feel like that would be so easy, though.
And Rotten Tomato's got some height.
And Loach having a little bit of trouble with a couple of the 357 and 3232 from Tomorrowland with those recycles.
And Tomorrowland with a 16-point jam brings us to 43 Wasatch, 62 Tomorrowland. 5 minutes left in this half.
Still 21 points, anybody's game.
With Crimson Slayer on the line for Wasatch. Blueberry Bruiser out there for Tomorrowland.
Go fight, win. Wow.
And Slayer on the outside, unseen, picks up lead jammer for Wasatch.
Yeah, that was a bit of a juke. Let them commit and almost a spin to the out on that.
And Slayer slaying their way through the pack, picking up 4 points.
A little bit of hops, a little bit of spins.
A little
bit of
slinging.
smash. Oh, that would have been amazing had it gotten landed and not shut down with a big hit.
Slayer spinning on the outside, picking up 4 points. Wasatch making a little bit of a comeback, 8 points so far.
I feel like these juniors, they must practice one-footed. They're doing some really awesome cuts, stops, jumps, everything on 1 foot.
That's amazing when you still got good knees.
Yeah.
Anymore, my feet stay on the ground. Crimson called for a track cut penalty, putting Tomorrowland on a power jam.
A little bit
pass.
of a yeet from a teammate from Tomorrowland on that one.
A star pass to Sunbeam.
Sugar Crush is just tossing their jammer around, getting them some space over and over.
Sunbeam hit to the outside, recycled.
looks like Slayer is okay. Took a heavy hit right at the whistle.
At the front Tomorrowland, we got Harshmellow coming against Chameleon for Wasatch.
A little bit of a last second setup on that one.
I think there was a little confusion, but Wasatch getting out of the pack, picking up lead jammer.
Harshmellow doing that thing where they just back and forth, waiting for somebody to overcommit and then taking a hole.
Chameleon seeing the opposing jammer coming around, calls it off.
It
We have
looks like it's a 0-0 jam on that one.
52 Wasatch, 62 Tomorrowland.
It is getting a little closer.
With a Loach on the line for Wasatch. Toucan Slam for Tomorrowland.
Got a minute 20 left of this period. Or potentially up to 2. Toucan Slam gets those hips around first.
Tomorrowland picking up lead jammer. Loach in the front of the pack trying to get past that last white blocker.
It looks like there's a Tomorrowland forearm penalty. That one I could hear from across the track.
And
Loach is out. Toucan Slam decides they're going to call. And
Tomorrowland picking up 4 points. Looks like this one will be the last jam of the half.
unless it's really, really, really short, and then somebody calls a timeout, I would say, yeah, this will be the last jam of the period.
Chameleon out there for Wasatch. Rotten Tomato for Tomorrowland. Both jammers hit in, out and recycled. And Chameleon picking up lead jammer for Wasatch.
All right, not everybody.
Chameleon with an apex jump, picking up 4 points. Rotten Tomato with an apex jump as well.
Yeah.
But unsuccessful. Wasatch picking up 4 points right at the end to take us into halftime. We will see you back here in 15 minutes. Make sure you check out.
We've got a 10-point game.
Yeah, make sure you check out Susie's Taqueria Tacos and the juniors booth. Intermission is going to be 10 minutes.
10 minutes instead of 15. We are still trying to make up for some lost time from this morning, I'm guessing. Trying to get things back on schedule.
Or back on track.
Yeah, whatever. Yours is better.
This is Derby.
Yeah, yours is better. That's fine. This is fine. And remember, while you are in intermission, please keep in mind our bathroom space is limited, so give priority to skaters and officials.
And here we also have porta potties outside somewhere.
Okay, looks like we are about 1 minute from getting back to Derby. All of our skaters are getting their gear checked right now, and then we'll be back on the track. As a reminder, if you are not an official or a skater, please stay in the spectator areas. All right, looks like Loach is ready to go. We don't need any other skaters.
Loach is out there. Let's get this party started.
Strawberry Smash Cake reporting back to the penalty box. And we got Toucan Slam on the line for Tomorrowland versus Loach. Wasatch with a blocker advantage.
And Toucan Slam out of the pack, picking up lead jammer for Tomorrowland.
Loach getting drawn back by, it looks like number 89. Slytherin.
Toucan Slam in the front of the pack, trying to get past that red wall. And they had to let the skater go. Tomorrowland picking up 4 points.
All right, so both jammers are out. Both are ready to score some points, but Toucan Slam says, I don't want to share. So only points for Tomorrowland, 8-2-0 on that jam.
And out there for Wasatch, we got Crimson Slayer against Rotten Tomato for Tomorrowland.
Rotten Tomato getting blocked by the jammer. Is that Smasher?
And Rotten Tomato out of the pack, picking up lead jammer for Tomorrowland.
Oh, it's Slayer gets through.
Tomato hit out, recycled, but calls it off.
Jupiter on the line versus Zen. Both of those names feel very cosmic. Got an official timeout.
This official timeout, I want to thank Olive and Gray Balloons, bringing bold custom balloon designs to parties, events, and celebrations, because life's too short for boring balloons. Let's party.
Party! All right, the officials are having a very official meeting on the infield. Looks very serious. We may or may not find out what that conversation is about. Looks like all the officials are going to be lining back up again, getting ready for play, but not before a penalty is potentially issued. Looks like Rotten Tomato is going to be checking in with the penalty box.
A little jammer switch with Chameleon out there for Wasatch.
Last second switch. Made it to that last line of defense, but got picked right up by Toucan Slam.
Chameleon tiptoeing on the inside, but hit out recycled.
And Wasatch Jammer is still struggling with this four wall.
We got a return of the Rotten Tomato with an apex jump, but stymied.
Made it out in front, but there was no whistle calling lead. That's kind of a hint.
Now there's a whistle. Rotten Tomato picking up lead jammer for Tomorrowland.
Now, if you didn't think that somebody as tall as Rotten Tomato could get real small in Bean Pop, you are wrong. Because that just happened.
And Tomato with some offense of their own, almost out of the pack, trying to get past the last line of defense, but calls it off, picks up 4 points.
Tries to force their way through for all those points, and they did.
8-point jam for Tomorrowland brings us to 83 Tomorrowland, 57 Wasatch.
All right, we got 721 for Wasatch. Oh, that's 722. So Loach. Loach gets lead. Wasatch for lead on this jam.
Marshmallow still stuck in the pack, trying to get past the tough red wall with Loach with an apex jump.
Yeah.
They're going to be recycled.
Marshmallow up against a fairly large, harsh-ish Wasatch wall. Loach is getting that wall moving forward, seeing if they can capitalize, and that's 4 for Loach. Marshmallow is out.
Loach making it into the pack, calling it off from the track, picks up 5 points.
Loach gets a point on that pass.
With Crimson on the line for Wasatch, Jupiter out there for Tomorrowland. And Crimson picking up lead jammer for Wasatch.
So Jupiter definitely has the right wheels for this court.
We got a fast pack. Crimson coming up, calls it off. Both jammers picking up 3 points.
That additional speed, like, got Jupiter through a quick slalom for 3 quick points. Honestly, there was a couple of hits by offense. So
Well, the
even
pack,
that-
the pack spread out too
Oh,
as
yeah.
it sped up.
Yep, and people were falling off. So even if you don't get out in the front, I mean, go fast. Obviously, it works. Every point matters. We've said that before.
As they do in Derby, go fast and turn left. With Junie Gloom out there for Tomorrowland, Mullet out there for Wasatch.
They are neck and neck.
Gloom calling her off. Picks up 1 point.
1 point jam.
With Wasatch again calling on Loach. With the Blueberry Bruiser out there for Tomorrowland.
That was such a short jam too. If you're running a 2 or 3 jam rotation, you got short jams like that, they don't even get much of a break.
Oh, these kids got plenty of energy.
Oh, blows my mind. So Loach trying to push their way through to the front.
Bruiser in the back. Loach picking up lead jammer for Wasatch.
Bruiser is going to see if they're going to capitalize on that offense. Offense really swept that inside just slightly too early. They weren't quite there yet. Had that been about 2 seconds later, it would have been a wide open hole for Bruiser to take.
Loach made it through, picking up 4 points. Loach with a little shake and bake, picking up 4 more points.
Talk about some jukerness.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
Loach with the little jammer on jammer defense. Wasatch picking up 8 points on that jam. Brings us to 73 Wasatch, 87 Tomorrowland.
It is just going to creep close, little gap. Creep close, little gap. Because we are at a 14-point game.
With Mullet on the line for Wasatch. Rotten Tomato out there for Tomorrowland.
Tomato gets hit out right away and drawn back while Mullet gets lead. Oh,
Mullet called for a backwalk penalty.
Not lead.
Tomorrowland picking up lead jammer and on a power jam.
Tomato and their patience got them lead.
And Tomato hit to the outside to end that jam.
Did not want to waste any of that additional time. Trying to pick up and it looks like they had all 4 points, so yeah, may as well call it.
A two-can slam on the line for Tomorrowland. And picks up lead jammer.
Looks like it was potentially a false start. As a pivot, sometimes you start on the line so that everybody else's hips have to be behind you, right? But sometimes if you're not paying real close attention, that toe stop or that wheel will actually go over that pivot line. If that happens, that's a false start. You wind up in the penalty box.
And two-can slam picking up 4 points.
We're going to have medics coming out to assess potential skater injury. While they're doing that, take a deep breath, take a break, go use the restroom, or grab some food or drink from the snack shop or the taqueria.
Or go check out the Awesome Blossom hoodies.
Merch shop. There are Awesome Blossom hoodies over there. There's also some older merch from past Petal. We've got about 19 minutes left of this period, of this match. And right now we're a little over 30-point gap in score. Tomorrowland at 107, Wasatch Assaults at 73. If anybody's wondering about Lister's taking a nap.
All right, I got a joke for you. What is Mozart's favorite fruit? Wasatch ate that joke, and it was sweet.
They ate that banana.
Us announcers like a good dad joke.
All the time, all day long. I'm trying really hard not to break out into song as well, so you're welcome. You're welcome.
Collaborate and listen.
Yes. Welcome.
Yes, Wasatch. Listen to your coach. Stop, collaborate, and listen.
Oh, they're not catching on to that. So I don't think they're going to finish it for you, GQ.
I know the coach got onto it. You said stop, and I said collaborate and listen. Ice, ice, baby.
Too cold, too cold. We're trying to do some Zen, as I look around, Zen stuff with our playlist, but apparently you just can't think it and it happens. My crystal ball broke a long time ago. Okay, Derby things might be happening soon.
But we are being official right now.
Very, very official. Oh.
Oh, we've got a...
Dibs. They are? Yes, okay. So, what happens in Junior Derby, GQ, is when there's an injury and somebody already has lead, then if it's the other team that there's an injury call-off, what happens is whatever time is left on the clock for that jam, the coach for the other team gets to decide if they want to continue with that, basically that same jam. They already had lead, so they will start off the line with lead again and immediately start obtaining points. Had the other team also gotten through on an initial, which I don't remember, that was like 2 minutes ago. Had they also gotten through on initial, they would also be getting instant points. I don't believe that's the case. There are reasons for me not believing that's the case, but I'll keep that to myself for just a moment.
Unless you're like Journey and you don't stop believing.
I never stop believing. So what's going to happen is we are going to sort of restart that last jam, but we're going to restart it midway, where Tomorrowland will be getting points off the start. They are going to field a different blocker for the blocker that was injured, or skater for the skater that was injured. Other than that, everybody that was out there is going to stay out there. All right, I feel like there's going to be derby in about 1 second.
And two can slam out there continuing this jam. You know, I wish there was a continuation like this for adult derby. That would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that would be great. I mean, we never want anybody to get injured, but I may have watched a game last October-ish.
And Mullet picking up a track cut penalty, putting Tomorrowland on a power jam.
Yeah, so I may have watched an adult game last October-ish where someone feigned an injury to just get the jam stopped. That can't happen in juniors because they'll just restart that same jam and lead jammer already has lead. Eliminates that issue.
That's why we need to do that in an adult derby game.
Oh, I would love that.
Two slam, can slam, picking up, coming to the pack hard. Gets up and they are okay.
All right.
8-point jam for Tomorrowland.
Two can for 8 points.
With Rotten Tomato on the line for Tomorrowland. The lone jammer to start this off.
And we've got Mullet is going to be jamming for Wasatch.
Mullet hit to the outside, recycled. Rotten Tomato with an apex jump, but it is stymied.
Looks like a star pass, which was kind of amazing. And then Rotten Tomato was working on their high jump.
Kind of got squashed.
Well, I mean, the high jump worked. It just didn't land quite right.
Oh, no, I was making a tomato joke, though.
Oh, no, I got it. I got it.
And Loach out there for Wasatch. Blueberry Bruiser for Tomorrowland.
Okay, 722 Loach is out there jamming for Wasatch.
Loach at the tip two on the inside, recycled.
Got
And-
recycled back by
And Loach picking up a
Slytherin.
track up.
Oh, you're good.
Loach picking up a track up penalty. Putting Tomorrowland on a power jam. And whoop, there it is. Blueberry Bruiser picking up lead jammer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I was talking to him. Yeah. Oh, I was confirming. All right. So, round and round we go for Blueberry.
Blueberry's girl on a bush, right?
Oh, yeah. Loach, huge hit on turn 2. Somebody's in the way, not anymore. Great hit, good high fives, checking in. That's what we want to see.
Out there for Wasatch, we got Chameleon. Yes, Chameleon. Going against Jupiter for Tomorrowland. And Wasatch picking up lead jammer.
All right, Chameleon through for lead. Coming around turn 2. Huge, that's almost a straightaway jump. That was partial. Great jump, though.
Oh, Chameleons can jump. I used to have one. With a Loach out there for Wasatch.
I tried to get one of the flying squirrel things a few years back. Yeah, it's really hard to get the additional animals around my household. I have to get the, permission to from other people that share, the mortgage payment and stuff. Whatever.
And Toucan Slam out there for Tomorrowland. Loach out there for Wasatch, picking up lead jammer.
Toucan getting drawn back by Mullet. Mullet has been problematic for Tomorrowland jammers.
Mullets can be problematic if they're not cut right.
Well, I mean, they're all business up front.
And party in the back.
Party in the back.
And Wasatch again calling on Chameleon with Junie Gloom out there for Tomorrowland.
Junie Gloom for Tomorrowland out in the front, but gonna get drawn back. However, there was a little bit of what we call a gunner situation on my team.
And Chameleon with the apex jump, picking up 4 points.
Nice. Well, and the landings always look so smooth. Nice. Junie Gloom spinning around that last set of hips. Finally out.
And Chameleon Camouflage making it through on the inside, picking up 4 more points.
Oh, Junie Gloom making it through for those 4 real quick.
Chameleon picking up 4 points as well. And Chameleon split in the middle, picking up 4 more points. 16-point jam for Wasatch.
That's a huge jam right now. There's 8-point difference between Wasatch and Tomorrowland, which is definitely needed by Wasatch right now. They need to pull in those extra points.
We got 94 Wasatch, 132 Tomorrowland, 12 minutes left in this half.
Looks like we're gonna have Zen versus Blueberry Bruiser.
Wasatch says, bring me to life with a Zen on the line. And Blueberry Bruiser out there for Tomorrowland. Using this one on karaoke.
Oh yeah, this is like one of my favorite karaoke's. Great song. Tomorrowland losing 2 blockers to the penalty box. I'm hearing a whistle. There's a 3rd and a 4th. How do you have a pack?
That's a party.
Somebody's got to stay. Somebody's got to stay.
That's a party in the penalty box. Wasatch picking up 4 points on that pass.
Nobody can touch anybody until they get that pack back together.
We got an official timeout. We got to figure out the box situation.
What?
We have a rotation in the penalty box.
Well, there is not going to be much of a rotation. It's going to be all the same skaters for Tomorrowland, blocker-wise, because they're either in the queue or in the box. looks like the first two were seated. And the second two, I don't know. What do you do when this happens? Because there's no pack. All 4 Tomorrowland blockers in the box? Okay, this is going to be interesting. So the most recent incoming blocker is now the pack. So as soon as somebody else gets released and can create an actual pack, then that blocker can report to the penalty box. I think I've only in my 15 years of Derby seen this happen once before, but it was for just a hot second, so we didn't have enough time to get super confused about it.
All right, with this official timeout, I'm going to do a little crowd check. Who came here to see Wasatch? And who came here to see Tomorrowland?
Who came here to see Derby?
That's what we like to hear.
Right on. Well, we've got some Derby. This has been a close matchup all through the game. The last, I don't know, 8 minutes or so has Tomorrowland's been able to capitalize on quite a few points, but each time this happens, Wasatch just comes right back, grabs a few more points, keeps on creeping back up there. This is going to be one of those jams, I have a feeling, since there is that party happening over here in the penalty box. But we'll just have to see how it jams out. Good thing we've got officials tracking it.
We had a little bit of confusion in 2 of the Tomorrowland blockers reported for the same penalty. One of them has been released from the penalty box. The other one is in the box serving the penalty. And then we also had some additional penalties issued as a result of the pack running away. So we'll get back to Derby very shortly.
Okay. Yeah, so running away can be good if you're like Monty Python. However, and your father was a hamster. However, in roller derby, when there is a pack and a no pack is called, and you are the front pack or the only pack for that matter, you're not allowed to run away. Running away is not good. That will get you to the party in the penalty box, which is what happened.
And not the after party either.
Not the after party. I mean, you can still go to the after party. That's fine too. You'd like to stay out of the party that's in the penalty box, though. Although they seem to be having quite a bit of fun. Okay, they were until I said that. Okay, so on the Wasatch bench here, we've got a little bit of a wave happening. So I feel like our crowd needs to match that energy. So we're starting over here. If Tomorrowland could just continue the wave onto the crowd, that would be great.
We're going to start at the end over here. Start the wave.
And we're waving.
And it failed.
Oh, nope, Derby's happening. Derby's happening. Everybody focus.
Next time.
Yep.
Next time.
Okay, Derby's not happening. Still an official timeout. Okay, time for the wave. Time for the wave. We're going to wave. Okay,
here at the
starting with Wasatch. We're waving. Here we go. Go over to Tomorrowland.
Over to Tomorrowland. We got the wave.
There they go. Now where's the crowd? There we go. All right. Oh, that was weak over there. How about this side over here? Yes.
Over to this side.
Okay, next time we do that, I feel like we could do a little bit better. And there will be a next time. This is happening. How much Derby has crowd participation? Not much. This is your time to shine.
Who's got a beach ball?
I don't know about that. I did see a couple dogs in the house that might cause a stir. Might be a little shake-up.
Maybe a little who let the dogs out.
Ooh-hoo! All right,
Which that
Derby.
song has nothing to do with dogs. But
It's
back to Derby action.
Derby.
We got Loach on the line for Wasatch. Rotten Tomato out there for Tomorrowland.
Loach with lead. Rotten Tomato right behind. Box party is done. I don't know, I hear whistles, so maybe not.
More people coming to the penalty box.
I think both teams are just going to try to clear the penalty box here, it looks like.
We got a speed skate happening in the regular skating direction.
All right, Wasatch picking up 8. Tomorrowland got 8 as well.
Getting pretty close. 106 Wasatch, 140 Tomorrowland. 10 minutes left in this half. We got Zen out there for Wasatch, Jupiter for Tomorrowland. Zen hit out and recycled.
Recycled by, I think that's Tumbleweed. That was Tumbleweed.
We like recycling here in Oregon.
Yeah, I mean that. I imagine if you are good at recycling people, Tumbleweed is a decent name.
And Zen calling it off. 0-0 jam. Chameleon out there for Wasatch. Harshmellow out there for Tomorrowland.
All right, Harshmellow getting a little bit of love from the penalty box over here. Got Chameleon versus Harshmellow. Harshmellow skates on through. That's what we call a pimpling in roller derby.
Harshmellow coming up to the back of the pack. And taken on by a mullet.
It just squeezed right through the tiniest little holes.
It's a chameleon. They're good at squeezing through little places.
I didn't even see that skater, honestly.
It's because of the camouflage.
Blended right in. The points kept going, but I just didn't see how.
We're going to go around the world or around the track with Toucan Slam on the line for Tomorrowland. Loach out there for Wasatch.
We've had this before with both of these two on the track. Loach right out. Toucan double hop around people. You would think as fast as that happened, that would get lead, but no, Loach was already out.
We got the pack speeding up. Loach coming up to the back of the pack. Toucan Slam on the inside. We got a 2-1 jam. .107 Wasatch, 144 Tomorrowland. Official timeout.
Yeah, skater fell.
We're going to take a second to check out one of our officials.
And this is why we have that blue line is our officials line. So this is actually why we don't have spectators walking back and forth during gameplay, because it's hazardous to the officials. That is their lane. Unfortunately, sometimes derby happens. People get hit into that lane, and the officials.
Give it up for our official. They are okay. Give it up for Texas.
We love Texas.
Nobody messes with Texas.
Nobody messes with Texas.
Texas, an OG ref and founder of Cherry City Roller Derby.
All right, I believe that is Myth.
We got Zen on the line for Wasatch.
Oh, no,
Junie
Zen.
Gloom out there for Tomorrowland.
Thinking out loud. So Zen's on the line for Wasatch.
And Zen picking up a lead jam for Wasatch.
Probably took a deep breath and then blasted through.
Little yoga pose.
That would be amazing.
Zen in the front of the pack, trying to get past that tough white wall. Junie Gloom in the back, being held up by Wasatch. Zen picking up 4 points.
Junie Gloom is out. That initial is gone for them.
Zen back in the pack, weaving their way through on one skate, picking up 4 more points. Eight-point jam so far for Wasatch.
Zen coming in for another pass.
Zen picking up a back block penalty, putting Tomorrowland on a power jam.
Junie Gloom is out with 4 points on that pass number 2. Still got about 40 seconds left.
With a star pass to Chameleon. Chameleon hit out by Mullet and recycled.
So, interesting thing about this particular situation, I won't mention it right now though. Then is, looks like it's been, nope, not quite remedied. So Zen trying to get through there to get some more points on the board. Harshmellow did make it through, but did not have a star on their head, so those 4 points will not count.
An official review by Tomorrowland.
Official review, Tomorrowland.
We got 5 minutes left in this half.
We are at a, let's see, 148 Tomorrowland, 119 for Wasatch. We're within 30 points again.
And we got Texas back on the track. And again, we want to thank our EMTs for being here.
Thank you, medics. Let's give a shout out to our medics and officials. I hear skaters over here that are louder than the rest of the crowd, and they're playing.
That's right. We want to give it up for all of our refs, skating, on-end skating, and all of our volunteers.
There we go. All right, so while we're waiting to hear word, if you are parched or famished in any way, we have Susie's Taqueria parked right outside. And the food's kind of delicious. So get yourself some delicious taqueria from our food cart here, vendor here. Lister can attest to how delicious that is. I guess somebody thought that he was just way too skinny because the owners of the cart actually made him a little plate of carne asada, and he thought it was amazing.
And also check out Travelin' Tom's coffee truck. They got some delicious stuff as well.
So official review on that, Tomorrowland was requesting points for that last pass from that jammer as they were attempting to put the star on. Unfortunately, that star did not make it to the helmet, so they did not retain that official review, and those points will not be awarded. It looks like we're back to some derby.
That's right, we got Chameleon on the line for Wasatch, Jupiter on the line for Tomorrowland. And Chameleon sliding through on the inside, picking up lead jammer for Wasatch.
Running Star takes that inside. See if they get any help from their friends. A little bit.
Chameleon getting through, picking up 1 point. 121 Wasatch, 148 Tomorrowland. 4.5 minutes left.
That was a quick 25 seconds for 2 passes to have been made.
These juniors get around the track quick.
So fast, so fast.
Probably like an 8-second lap.
Yeah, not anymore. We got Rotten Tomato going up against Loach.
And Loach picking up lead jammer for Wasatch.
All right, Loach is out ahead by a smidge, 15 feet maybe.
Loach getting hit down, calls it off, picks up 1 point.
Every point counts. 1 point's a win.
Timeout Wasatch.
All right, so we will get back to Derby in about 1 minute because we got a timeout for Wasatch. We do have a little over 3 minutes left on the period clock. Something to keep in mind, once this bout is over, obviously there's going to be quick laps and high fives. After that happens, please give priority, be respectful, give priority to skaters and officials in using the restrooms. We do have restrooms outside. There are some porta potties. They are nice and clean and safe. No hornets' nests or anything like that. So if you really need to go and there's somebody with wheels on their feet or a shirt that says official, go ahead and use the outside one if you really need to go, because those skaters and officials might need to get back to some play or some action. So let's give them priority. All right, we've got Blueberry versus, is that Zen?
Yes, that's Zen out there for Wasatch. Blueberry picking up lead jammer for Tomorrowland. Zen going to the penalty box, putting Tomorrowland on a power jam. Zen picking up a track cut penalty.
It looks like Blueberry trying to make that second pass through.
It's like Blueberry picking up a penalty as well. You're going to have a jammer swap.
You know, I feel like when we do a jammer swap, there should be a high five that happens.
Like a tag out.
Yeah, totally. I think that would make it just more fun and more interesting, but
That kind of like tag, you're it.
yeah.
And Zen getting to the outside, recycled.
I mean, that's how it happens in like fake wrestling, right?
Exactly. You know, I keep getting Zen and Mullet confused out there.
Oh, just because they're both really tall and wear the pivot cap a lot?
And have the same hair.
Oh, also that. Well, they probably don't have the same hair outside of the helmet.
Because one's got a mullet.
Exactly. Do we know that? Has that been confirmed, though, GQ?
No, not yet. After the bout, we might find out.
We'll have to get that confirmed before tomorrow, then.
Zen almost out of the pack, but held up by the white defense. Zen getting their hips around, getting out of the pack.
Both jammers are on the track. Blueberry using their own offensive skater, just shoving into them to move people out of the way. Hey, guess what? That works.
Like a little truck and trailer.
Love it.
Chameleon out there for Wasatch. Jupiter out there for Tomorrowland.
Got a minute 20 left on the clock.
This might be the last jam, unless we got a quick call off
I don't know. We'll see.
or a timeout.
It's possible. Looks like Chameleon gets lead.
Right, Wasatch picking up lead jammer status.
See, I told you. I don't think this is the last jam.
You are correct.
That's
What do we
right.
have for them, Johnny?
I am right. Okay. So this might be, this will be our last jam.
With Toucan Slam on the line for Tomorrowland. Loach out there for Wasatch.
Let's see what they can do in 2 minutes or under.
Loach out there
getting
lead jammer for Wasatch. And now's the time to give it up for your favorite team.
What? Okay, Loach just needs to get about 28 more points.
I've seen it happen. And Loach calling it off.
That is the game.
And we're
Now
gonna wait
we
for
have a
our,
dance party.
We're going to wait for our official score.
Unofficially, it is Tomorrowland 152, Wasatch 126. Loach did pick up 3 points on that last pass. Are we doing a lot? Looks like you can make your way to the track. Final score is posted. Go get you some high fives.
Give it up for Tomorrowland.
And good game, Wasatch Assaults. That was a close game the whole way through.
And give it up for Wasatch.
Wasatch. Hey, GQ, what is in store for us next?
Up next, we have the Grom Shells versus the Cherry Blossoms.
That starts at 15 minutes ago. That's going to start when it starts because we do what we want.